Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Dycart, and this is episode 5 of my Farming Simulator 17 Farewell Let's Play. So, between episodes, I've done a lot. I've been streaming the game between episodes, so I've made a bunch of money. I did some logging. I found out that my poor little tractor here isn't quite heavy enough, so when I lift up logs with my front loader, it just tips it right over. So I just bought this 2,400 kilogram weight that fits on the back of it, and this will be my first time trying it out. But I want to go ahead and clear these trees here on the farm that are going to be in the way of just maneuvering and doing stuff. So like this one here, and I know a lot of people don't like all the tree cutting, but one, it's going to make me a little bit of money, and two, it's going to help me travel around my farm a little bit better. So, of course, I just equipped my tractor with a forestry design, so it has roll bars, so I can't crush it with the trees. Not that that's something that tends to happen in the game, but it fits. So that's what I'm doing now. I've mowed a bunch of grass between episodes, bought a silage wrapper, and wrapped the bales and sell them for silage. So I've got 54,000, as you can see, on me right now, so that's pretty good. We're doing all right. I figured it out, though, and to be able to buy all the equipment I need, plus this first field right here that I want, so that I can work the field, so I have all the equipment and everything just to work this field, it's going to cost me a total of $132,250. So, yikes, that's quite a bit. I'm with only 54,000 right now. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna kind of prep my farm, and hopefully in doing that I'll make a little bit of money off these logs, off these trees. But the other thing I'm going for is I'm waiting for these fields around here to need more work done. So that I can just do some more field work. Because I've been doing field work on other farmers' fields because these have not registered as needing anything done recently. So that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, I'm just going to get these big trees that'll be in my way as I'm moving. Like if I'm pulling my trailer up here to dump hay bales, I don't want to run into these trees. Just makes it easier because I'm such a poor driver. I need the space to maneuver. So that's what we're in the process of doing now. Oh, stop rolling, tree. Stop rolling, tree. So once I get these trimmed down, I'm going to see, and hopefully I can load the entire trees onto my trailer with my tractor. And that's going to make me a lot more money when I go to make the sale. All right. Last one for the moment. So let's go try it out and see if we can haul these. These trees don't seem too large, so I think I'll be fine. But when I was cutting before, I was cutting over here in this area, and some of those trees were so big that even with the weight, I had an 1,100 kilogram weight on the back. Even with that, it just tipped me right over. So yeah, we're gonna try it with this heavier weight and see how we do. Okay, and I might not have the trailer in a good spot. I might want to move that. Let's get this tree. I'm learning that I have to really be wary, or aware, I should say, of the balance point. Like, see, I'm going to grab this tree right here, and it's not going to quite be balanced, and it's going to hang to one side. And if it's too off balance, let's see, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Got to get used to these controls. If it's too off balanced, it's going to just tip to one side and slide right out of my grasp here. But if it's okay, like that seems like it's going to be okay. And then eventually I'm going to want to buy a loading ramp that I can drive up on it with the tractor and load trailers and stuff from up above, because right now this thing will just barely reach. So we get ourselves turned around here. It's not going to hit that tree. I want it as far forward as I can get it, but still be on the trailer. I don't want it to hang off the back too much. Although they strap in, so it shouldn't be too bad. But, alright, so that's raised as high as that'll go. Whoa, 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 whoa. I almost dropped it. Oh, it's caught on the thing. There we go. So now I can get it in. And then turn this down a little bit. Oh, look at it. See, it's not quite going to fit. And then open it up. And turn it down. Yeah, darn it. So I actually need... Oh, sorry about that. Bumped the mic. I actually need to figure out how to get this uncaught and slide it down. I don't know if this will work. I don't know if this is too tiny over here, but let's see if we can actually grab just this very end and actually just pull it a little bit. This will be a good test for us. Get it turn this way so I can see a little bit better. Okay. Now, if we clamp down on this... Oh, well, that was good enough. Just tipping it like that. Sweet, I'll take it. Whew. Takes a little effort there. Yeah, I'm tempted to move this so I have more maneuverability. You know what? I think I'll probably be alright. What I want to do... Actually, all these are cut this way. So, you know what? I'm gonna switch. So I'm choosing the back weight. Let's back up a little bit. So it's off to the side, and I'm gonna drop it for the moment. I'm gonna grab this trailer. And let's get that attached. Now, if I grab these logs facing this way, that means the heavy part of the log will be on my right as I'm facing it, which means I actually want to turn this trailer around so I can, you know what, I wonder if I can just, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to try to turn it here this way and then pull out this way. I want to eventually get it wow, this thing, because of the dolly on it, it's hard to maneuver. Let's do this. Let's go get it pulled way over here. There, that's pretty good. So for now, we just want to go straight back. And then turn it just a little bit. Okay. And then forward. Right in here. That should work. Hopefully. Alright, so let's go grab our weight here. Try this again. Again, I think these trees are small enough. I actually don't need this heavy of a weight, but it doesn't seem to be harming anything. Keeps me more stable if nothing else, so I'll just go for it. But now my thought process is, if I face the trees this way, I should just be able to turn like a little more than 90 degrees to my right and plop them in there. That's the hope. So let's see. Whoop. There we go. And then close this up. And then pick it up. Alright. So now, and if you notice, I have thin tires now on my tractor. I did that because I'm not sure how much in the default game, since I don't have the seasons mod, not sure how much crop destruction there is when I'm sowing and stuff. So I guess sowing I wouldn't worry too much about it. But when I'm fertilizing and things, so I want to make sure I'm hurting my crops the least, if that makes sense. So I got the narrow tires, hoping that that would help. Okay, so if I lift it up and then tilt it up, is that gonna be enough to get it in there? It's not. Now see, because I don't have it balanced, the left side is too low. See how it's kind of caught like that? Alright. Oh, come on, fall in. You can do it, buddy. Yeah, it'd be much easier if I had a loading ramp, but I just don't want to spend the money on one quite yet. There we go. Oh, no. Didn't knock it down enough. Whoa, no, that's not what I want. There's a wider spot right here. If I can just kind of push, will it fall down? There we go. Oh, yikes. Novice driver on the loose. Okay, so I need to find more of the balance point, which is really tough. Because, you know, you want to go in the middle of the log, but that's not the balance point. So let's try just a little bit more to this side, but not much. Oh, I didn't grab it. I gotta go lower. There we go. So I got that up, and then I've got to tilt this up. And doesn't look like it's leaning too heavy one way or the other, so I might be okay. Now is the judging, so I don't get it too far forward. But see, it's actually a little bit heavy on the right there. You can see. There we go. And we tilt it down. Oh, are you kidding? Is it caught? Oh no! Alright, so tilt it up. More. Come off. A little bit more to the side. See, that seems way off there, but oh well. We're over enough. So let's tilt this down and open it up. And there, it's in. Eventually I'll be able to strap them so that, you know, I don't have to worry about them falling out when I'm driving. So that'll be helpful. Alright, so as cumbersome as this kind of seems because of my lack of controls, it's still way faster than me cutting it into hand-sized chunks that I can haul myself and load into that other trailer. So Still well worth it for these logging upgrades. Okay. Lift her up. Tilt her up. Alright, and then see if we can get it loaded. Part of the issue that I have, and I'm sure there's different equipment that I could use that would fix this problem, but if you look, I need the weight on the back of my tractor. So I'm using that attachment spot. Oh, there we go. That's the way I want to go. So I'm using that attachment spot for the weight. And of course the front is the arm, the loader. Okay. So if I have these attached, how do I get that trailer to someplace else? Like if I want to go log up in the mountains. So I thought, oh, I can load the weight onto the back of the trailer. I think I can do that. But the problem is, once the trailer's got the logs on it, I don't think I can anymore. So I don't know yet. So that's why I'm kind of decided I would work the farm for a while and see if I can figure it out before I go try to get some, like the bigger logs and stuff. Okay. Up and up. The weight seems to be doing fine. I feel pretty stable. Even without the weight, even logs this size, I would kind of rock a little bit, like especially right there when I'm turning and stuff. So yeah, the weight's doing its job. I can definitely tell there's a difference. Okay, so that's gonna be plenty. Okay. Oh no, no! Here I go again. Whoa! Okay. There. Now it's in. Oh! Wheelie time! See, once I trim those stumps, then this will be nice and clear. So we're working on this because really we're waiting for these fields to come up a little bit so this guy will have some more work for us. Oh, don't run from me, don't run from me. Okay. It's not my field yet, so I don't care. So what I was hoping to do is actually purchase this field right when it's ready to harvest. Because then we get the harvest of that. And I'll be able to sell that. So that, you know, that's kind of my goal right now, is to see when that field's about ready to harvest and then make the purchase. All right. Got that one in. So we're cleaning up the farm pretty good. I might try to get this trailer over because I still have some trees cut down in that area where I was saying I was logging before, but the trees were too heavy for me. But I haven't tried it now with this new counterweight on. So I might go try that out when I'm done on the farm here, because again, it's worth it because we're going to sell the logs, and it's also actually close to the sawmill where we will sell them. So if I can grab any more of those on the way, it's totally worth it. What do we got? One more after this. Whoa! Don't tip! Don't tip! You're on a hill. Whee! But yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily like cutting down trees because the trees are cool. I mean, they did a good job on the trees in this game, really. But I know how I drive my vehicles, and it's just going to be so much less of a headache if I can clear the driving areas out. And you know, right now I need the money, so. Whoops, other way. There we go. So last tree, and then I think I'll try and see if I can load this weight on there. Because if I can load the weight on top of the logs but get it to strap down, I'll be able to use it. Otherwise, I'd have to drive the weight over there and then come back for the trailer, or vice versa. And that's a lot of driving. I guess my other option would be to hold the weight in the claw of the front loader. That might actually be a better option. If I can. If I can actually grab it and pick it up, it might be a much better choice to do that. And so that frees up the rear connector. Whoa. I grabbed it too far to the right. Frees up the rear connector to be able to tow. And it makes it actually pretty easy with the weight because I can just drop it wherever I want. Okay, so can I push the top over to get it in? I think I can. Yep, okay. And then let's try to get this end on there by lifting it. Okay, let's get the camera a little bit down. Alright, let's go there. Lift it up, push it forward, and then let it down. Yeah! I'm getting more and more used to it. Still not very good, but getting used to it. Okay, so let's try. Now that I've got the trees cleared here, I want to clear. I still need to clear the stumps, obviously. But let's try seeing if we can grab this weight. I was hoping I could attach the weight to the front end, even with this on there. You know what? Let me try that. I don't know if this is a front end weight, a back end weight, or if it can do both. But if I can just attach it on the front, then I'm good to go. It's a new weight I just bought, so I don't know. Yeah, see, it doesn't attach. Let me try to get it more squared up, but I think it won't attach. Yeah, so with the loader on, it's not going to work. So the trick is, can I actually pick it up? Nope. Okay, hold on. Open up. Come back. Let me get squared up so I have a better grip on it. Actually, maybe it'd be better coming from the other side. I don't know. Let's try this. This is still, I think, my best option because I don't know that I could load it on top of the logs and have it hold properly. Okay, that seems pretty good. I'm waiting to see a comment where somebody's like, dude, you just do this and this and this. I mean, it's that easy. Ah. Okay, well, the problem is, if I can't use this to even pick it up, I can't even load it onto that trailer. So I've got to figure out how to pick it up. Well, the other option would be... no, I don't think it would load onto the end of the weights on the loader. Okay, let me try the other side, because I know there's like a little connector there. So first I tried the back end. Gonna have to move it a little bit. This is totally what you started watching for, right? You knew we'd be doing something like this? Alright, so if I go here, yep, see, no connection there. And then the front end, I doubt will connect either, but let's see. Not with the loader on. Yep, no connection there. Select key. Alright, so I'm at a loss. Let me try to pick it up this way since I'm on this side of it now. Maybe that'll be an easier way to pick it up. Oops. Yeah, that's pretty much all the way down. Cause, yeah, so it's lifting the wheels up. Oh, look at that. Nope, not gonna happen. Whee! Look at the wheels get buried there. So, can't happen. So I'm kind of stuck for... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Yeah, no chance. Okay, so I'm kind of stuck. I haven't tried it from the side. Let me try this. Hold on. I tried unloading the front loader, but it won't let you unattach it when it's up like this. Because see, I was thinking, oh, I would just lay this over the top and then use the straps to strap it on, but there's no detach right here. So I can detach just the top of it, the claw part, but not the whole thing. So it looks like I actually need 2 tractors if I want to do any logging any distance from the farm. I need one to pull that and one to hold the weight, basically. Which is unfortunate. Okay, so let's get this thing back on the back of the tractor, and let's do a little bit more clearing around here since we know now that we can't go very far. Yeah, see how easy that goes when you get it in the right spot? Oh, you know what? Just out of curiosity, this has the little latch thing. Can I actually tow with the weight on the back? I can't, right? That'd be too easy. Yeah, that's not going to work. I was just curious what that little latch thing right there is for. Because, man, it'd be nice if I could just tow it right there. But, yeah, looks like it's not going to happen. I would need a counterweight on the back to lift the weight on the front to load it. All right. So, anyway, I've got this loader here set up. So let's turn these lights off for a second and power down. Okay. How are our sheep doing? All right, we're up to 43% full. Cleanliness is only 60%, so it needs to be cleaned up a little bit. But right now, productivity is 100%. So until that goes down, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, but it looks like in order to make the haul worth it, we might have to chop down some more of these trees. Can I chop this thing down? Because I know I clipped through it. Yeah. See, I clipped through it, but it is kind of weird and in the way. Alright, I'll do this one. So I guess this is turning into another logging episode. I hadn't meant for it to be. I figured we'd start really quick with that and then go deliver the stuff, but... Alright, I cut that tree down. Let's grab these here. Because, you know, I hate to take that empty. I'd like to fill it a little bit more. But clearly we can't go very far because we need to have that weight. Otherwise it just doesn't work. Yeah, I got an achievement for chopping down trees. All right. Here we go. Do I want more? Yes. I might as well just cut all these out, unfortunately. I'm excited for Farming Simulator 19, not 9, because from what I've seen about it, I haven't looked too much into it yet, because it's like I already pre-ordered it, I know I'm going to get it, so I'll just be surprised. But one of the things I saw about it was they have 3 different modes now. Like right now there's one play mode. Like you start out and you just pick your map and you go. And whatever map you pick, you start with farming equipment and you know, pretty much everything you need to get going. But you start out like with a loan and stuff like that. Well, this Let's Play, as you may know if you've watched all the videos, I started out, I saved the game, then I went in and modified the save file specifically to take away all my stuff because I didn't want to start with anything. And, you know, we're in episode 5, so, and hour-long episodes, so, you know, just in this, we're coming up on 5 hours of Let's Play footage. That doesn't count the probably 6 or 7 hours I've spent just playing it outside of the Let's Play. And we still haven't even bought our first field, which doesn't bother me too much. I kind of like that, but, you know, it's taken a while. So, Farming Simulator 19, rather than just having the one starting, it does have a start that's just like this, where it gives you start on a farm with some equipment, and it's just like, all right, take it from here, go. But it has another one, another game mode, evidently. I can't remember what they call it. It might just be Build a Farm or something like that. But where you purchase, like you don't necessarily purchase, I don't think, but you start out with a bunch of land with nothing on it and a bunch of money. And then you have to buy all the stuff you need, including fields and everything. Like the land doesn't have fields on it. You build it. You decide what building is going to go where, like where your house is going to go and where your field's going to go. And so you get to kind of purchase and build everything up from scratch that way. Of course, you start with a bunch of money to do that. But it makes it kind of fun. You get to build your own little setup. It's going to make them more unique, so like playing on this map isn't the same, because right now, like in this one, whoever plays this map, it's the same exact game as me playing it, as far as where all the fields are and all that stuff. So it seems that could be pretty cool. Well, that's going to be a tough one. Look how long that is. I might not be able to fit that on the trailer. But the other thing that seems pretty darn cool about it is they have a start from scratch type mode where you literally start much like I did in this Let's Play, where you have nothing and you have to fight and earn the money to be able to buy a plot of land to then start building your farm. And that sounds really cool to me. It's almost like a survival type role-playing thing, and I really like that. I'm really looking forward to it. And it turns out, or it looks like you get a dog companion for your farm, so that could be cute, depending on how well they implement it. Okay, so this is going to be hard to get to because I'll be on that big hill, but... Alright, so let's start seeing if we can get some of this stuff loaded up. Okay. Let's go. Load it from the other side this time. I'd like to get this one out of the road. So let's see. I don't need that up right now. So this is a pretty small tree. I need to start driving around with this thing much lower so it's just easier to see where I'm at. Okay. Close on that thing and lift up. See how it was sliding a bit to the left there? I don't have it quite centered. Oh, I gotta try to run over this tree to load this other tree. I hope I can. Here we go. Are we gonna make it? Alright, I think we're gonna make it. Let's raise it up. Get all the way in there. Then put it down. And release. Good enough? Good enough. It's getting into the evening. You can see it's getting to be sunset over there. Okay, so let's see about getting just this one out of the way. I mean, I could always move the trailer again and try to give it put it in an easier spot, but oh well. Alright, I want to get the claws kind of straight down. I feel like I'm going to be too far to the right on this one, balance-wise. Maybe not. That might be alright. Alright, now we just turn. Luckily, these things just clip through these smaller bushes. Whoa, don't tip over. Okay, that is over the front, so I need to get a little bit over. There we go. There's another one. Alright, let's grab this one here. See, these are really small trees, so I'm not actually expecting to make very much money off of these. That's kind of why I want to make sure the trailer's loaded up, because otherwise is it even worth the gas to drive it over there? Alright, let's get this up. Turn around this way. And then, of course, I need to go through and get rid of all these stumps. But if I get desperate for grass at some point, that's going to be a lot more grass I can deal with. I really hope that Farming Simulator 19 allows you to change your key bindings and stuff while you're in the game. That would be a huge boon for people like me who haven't been playing it for very long and they're still kind of working out the controls. Because right now, the way it's set up, you literally have to save and exit the game and go to the main menu just to change keybinds. So by the time you get out there, you're like, what was I going to change and what was I going to do? And so often I end up going, oh, I'll just do it next time I play. And then I forget. And then I log in and realize I forgot. And then it's like, ugh. So it'd be nice if it were like a lot of other games, or most other games, where you can change the keybinds right here in game, and they automatically, or they immediately take effect. Okay, so this one's not quite gonna be good, so I'm gonna have to deal with. Oh no, it popped up there. Nice. Yay. Ooh. Alright, we're getting closer. So far so good. It's getting into the evening though, so remember at 2100 hours that's when the clock will drastically accelerate. And what could happen if you look here, where are we at here? There. If we look at the grass, okay, all this green, we really want these fields here, these 3 little plots, boom, boom, boom. Those are where I've been mowing. Those are the ones we want to keep an eye on. So if you look, they're harvested. They're not even growing yet. So we kind of want the clock to go fast so we can get it back to so that they're ready to harvest like this stuff. We want it this orange color. So I could go mow other places. Unfortunately, this map's not topographical. As we found out during my stream, I came over here to mow this area because I was like, oh, there's a spot here, this big spot. Well, this is all like hills and stuff and rocks. So it's not that clear. So same as over here, like I would love to mow like just on the other side of this road and mow this area out. But these are all hills. You can't get up there. And then this, I don't know yet. I might go check that out because that looks like a big open area. Might be worth mowing a little bit. But yeah, so that's the other benefit of this right here is this section of grass is pretty good. Like we might get 2 bales out of this. And 2 bales is like $5,000. So even though I don't necessarily like getting rid of these trees because I didn't need to get them out of my way, it might eventually lead to us being able to make some money from baling. Whoops. Go back, down, then close. There we go. It's a little off. We'll have to see. Yeah, it's pretty wobbly. I'm holding it really high. So that's where like having that like a loader ramp would be really good. I can't really use that ramp because I'm just not a good enough driver. Like I couldn't maneuver up on that ramp very well. Yeah, I think that'll still actually work. All right. So it's getting pretty late. When it gets to 2100, it'll just zip through the night really fast. Here, let me turn the lights on a little bit. That might make it a little bit easier to see. So yeah, I guess technically we're working through the night, but the night's going to go so fast, you barely even notice it. Alright. See, it's like the process of getting the trees and loading them is actually speeding up as I get more and more used to the controls. So that's good. That gives me hope for the future. Because, man, when I was streaming and trying to load logs, it was painful. And then after I finished streaming, I did even more, and it was even worse. Hello? Why are you still attached, Mr. Log? Hello? Can I shake it off? What is going on? Can I put it down here? Yeah, there it drops. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. There we go. That was strange. So, yep. Making some progress. 7 more in-game minutes before it switches to nighttime. And we're hoping that the grass will start blooming. We'll be able to tell in the distance. We'll see like blooms on the grass, like this here. You can see the white right next to my wheels and the little blooms. You'll start seeing that out in those fields, and that's how we'll know that those fields are ready to go again for some mowing. Because right now that seems to be our best and easiest source of income. Oh, night's speeding by right now. Alright, so I made $240 off of that bee house, which counteracted the... A sheep has been born! Yay! Congrats, sheep people. And now we're back to normal time. Excellent. Alright, so clean your sheep area. Alright, so I need to go... That's the one thing I've found about the sheep is I thought, oh, this will be nice and easy because all they need is grass to eat, so you can water them and eat them and you won't have to touch them for 6 days or whatever. Turns out they're really messy. And you have to clean it if you want to keep their productivity up. And so yeah, that's what we'll go do here in a moment. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Actually, I'm going to leave the tip and the weight. Excellent. Alright, so we'll drive around this way. So we got to go take care of those sheep. And another one was just born. That's exciting. Okay. Oh, I forgot my lights. Let's collect our eggs. Hey guys, you've been busy? I was really thinking this bee house was going to make me more money. $240 is okay, but considering I spent $20,000 on it, you know, we're talking, what is that, 1,000 hours? Just to get it to catch up. Or maybe it's only 100 hours. But still, 100 hours, like 4 or 5 days, just to make it pay for itself. Alright, so I collected a bunch of eggs, and looks like those fields aren't bloomed yet. Let's see if we notice anything different in here. Yeah, see, it still just says harvested. It doesn't say growing. That's too bad. But, okay. We don't need the lights anymore. And let's head over to our sheep and clean them up. That'll probably be it for this episode. So I'll try to get the logging stuff done between episodes. But yeah, I mean, really right now it's just make money while time's going. So it's either going to be cutting trees or working fields for other people until I can get the money I need to buy and start working my field here. Now I could kind of, I don't know, quote unquote cheat a little bit and purchase the field for, it's just over 50,000. And then if I buy the harvester and the front of the harvester, that's another 50.5 thousand. So if I could get up to right around 100,000, basically I could, because that harvester is the most expensive part. I guess I could lease one too. I could buy the field, lease the harvester just to harvest it, like buy it right when it's ready to harvest, and just harvest it, and then that would allow me to get the money from the harvest. And then, but then of course I couldn't work the field until I could seed it again and all that. But it might be worth looking into doing that, just so that we're not waiting this whole time. Whoa, I did not mean to do that. Okay, here we are. To the ground. And we're not cleaning. Let me see, is the nose not down? There we go. There we are. Cleaning these guys up. Now, what I'm not understanding is why I cannot dump this grass right back in. Because I just have grass. But the problem is, I've seen on Daggerwind's Let's Plays, and of course this might have been something that changed in the game since he recorded his Let's Play, because it's relatively old. Well, like it was the one I'm talking about is the first Let's Play he recorded when this game first came out, when 17 came out. But anyway, he could do this, he could clean, but then he could just turn and dump it right back in the food thing. but I haven't been able to do that. Like it won't dump out for some reason. Unless I need to dump it not so far over, maybe? What about like here? Oh, there we go. That's what it was. I was actually trying to dump it like over the fence. So let's grab, if you see this big pile here, this is what I've cleaned up in the past. So let's grab this and dump it back in there. Keep them eaten. Alright, yeah, see there's 148 in there compared to like the 40 I just dumped. So, alright, so I actually just was too close when I was trying to dump it and it wouldn't dump for me. There we go. Now they've got a little bit of food back. Cleaned it up for them. Eventually what I'd like to do is have this this tractor. I don't know if it'd be this tractor, but a tractor, and then the full loader arm and scoop just sitting here. So I can just tab to the tractor, clean it up, and do it, and I don't have to drive back and forth every time. Because, you know, it's a Let's Play. I don't necessarily need to drive everywhere. You know, I know that's not the most exciting thing. It's not driving simulator. Okay, so we'll drop this, and that'll be it. So the sheep are nice and clean. It'll take a few minutes before it's caught up and shows that they're clean. Last time I was over here, I refilled the water, so that's good. So the sheep are taken care of. Now it's, you know what? It's not my field. Ha ha! But see, I'm not leaving too big of marks with these little narrow tires, so I'm calling myself good. But yeah, that's cool. So hopefully with that other sheep being born, what I'm not sure about is whether it was born and it needs to mature, or if it's born just basically as an adult. Like, I don't know if I don't think there's an age of sheep. So I think once a sheep's born, it's just another sheep, and now that does mean that the productivity, as long as I keep it high, that I'm going to get a little bit more wool, which is fabulous. Okay, I want to check something really quick, because this field's been sown, but so I think the next step for it is to get fertilized, but he didn't have a, yeah, see, no mission available. But if I check the map here, it shows field 15 is growing, which is fabulous, but it doesn't show that it's been fertilized. It shows needs plowing. So I was hoping I could take a job from him to fertilize the field so it'd be a better harvest before I actually purchased the field. So I'll get myself back over here, pick up the, I don't even remember what this thing was called, the big claw thing on the front. But we'll pick up the weight and that. We can finish loading these trees. The good thing is I have the Follow Me mod, which is an amazing mod where, you know, you can hire people to work your fields, to drive your tractors for you on the fields. With the Follow Me mod, you can hire people to drive your vehicles and literally follow you. So once I can get a second vehicle, I can have it like towing the trees there, and then I could be driving this, or vice versa, and I could just say follow me, and he'll just come with me, and that would be very helpful. But okay, before I start grabbing the trees though, let's take a quick look at those sheep now that we've cleaned it. All right, so productivity is 99%. Cleanliness is back up to 95%, which is good. But look at that, we're exactly at 50% wool. So a couple more days, hopefully. Maybe 3 more, I'm not sure, but now we have 10 sheep, so, and 90 hours till the next animal. So I'm excited. We're, you know, a few more days, we'll get another sheep, and then that'll make the wool go a little bit faster. We'll keep building up. I considered spending the 50,000 I have just on more sheep, just to speed this process up and start selling the wool. but I feel like at this point I have the equipment I need to make the money I need to get that first field going. So I don't want to keep spending money. I'd rather save up until I can afford it. But let's try this huge one right here before we end this episode. Let's see if this is going to be possible and what it looks like when it's loaded. Maybe we can end on a little comedy relief here. Okay, can we pick it up? Oh, did you see it? Whoa, nope, we can't pick it up. We can't pick it up. Oh, yeah, we can. No, we can't. Okay, let's try grabbing it a little further down, because clearly it started tipping us. So let's move down a little bit and try it again and see. Nope, here we go. Let me get myself more perpendicular to the tree. I guess it's not a tree anymore, it's a log. I don't know that it really matters, but... Okay. Nope, nope. Okay, can we lift it? No. Come on. Quit pushing it away. I know what I need to do is I need to tilt this like that. There we go. Well, at least I think that's what I need to do. And then down all the way, and now try it. It looks like it won't grab it. Oh, there, got it. There, got it. Can you pick it up? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at it shaking. All right. So, look, it's got a branch on it still. I wonder if I could have loaded these up with the branches on them. Oh, look at that. I almost tipped forward. Let me lower this a little bit. No, because that actually makes it worse. I want it more centered. Oh, it's because I hit this tree in front of me. Whee! Oh, I'm just barely missing my barn. Is this going to work? Look how long this is going to be. I lost it. I lost it. You see it clipped through finally? Really, can I swing it around anyway? No, no. Ah, come on. Come on, come on. Okay, I think I want it up against that. And then clamp it down. Oh, look at it. It's struggling. As I put it through the window of my barn, look at that. Alright, let's see if I can get it. Whoa, whoa. Oh, it's that branch. You see that branch caught on the ground really quick? I was hoping to get this loaded before I ended the episode, but boy, I'm struggling, aren't I? So, in other words, it's just an average day. Okay, boom. Clamp down. Alright, it's got it. Now lift it up. Lift it up. Don't tip over. Oh my gosh, it almost tipped over. Oh, it's almost tipping over. Clearly, I need to cut this in half, but I figured this would be kind of funny. Oh, there, I lost it again. Oh, now it's stuck on the front of my tractor. There we go. Oh, it's just so long. Yeah, I'm used to hearing that. No, I'm not. Okay. let's do this really fast. I'm worried more about the length of the log than the weight right now. So unfortunately, I have to chop this one down. And then I'll be able to get it loaded. So it shouldn't be any issue now. I just gotta load 2 pieces of it. But anyway, I think I will do that between episodes. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get that comically long one loaded onto the trailer. That would have been funny. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will hope you will join me for the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day.